Welcome to Financial Roll Call. I'm Johnny, a police officer and military veteran. This channel is about discipline, long-term thinking, and building financial security the same way we build careers, through consistency, structure, and decisions that compound over time. No hype, no shortcuts, just clear thinking and repeatable systems. Overtime is powerful, but for most people, it disappears. You work 12 extra hours. You sacrifice your sleep. You miss time with family. You grind. And 2 weeks later, that overtime check is gone. Used up, spent, forgotten. Today, I'm going to show you how to turn overtime pay into short-term stability, mid-term leverage, and long-term wealth. Because overtime should not fund lifestyle inflation. It should fund freedom. Here's what usually happens. You pick up extra shifts. You tell yourself, I deserve this. So the overtime money goes toward new rims, a bigger TV, more eating out, weekend trips, and an upgraded lifestyle. But overtime is not guaranteed. Schedules change, budgets get cut, injuries happen, life happens. And if your lifestyle depends on overtime, you've built a fragile system. Overtime should be treated differently, not as income, but as acceleration capital. Step one is simple. Separate it. If overtime hits your checking account and blends with your normal income, it will vanish. Instead, open a separate account. Call it OT Capital or Acceleration Fund. Every dollar of overtime goes there. Not mixed, not blurred, visible. Psychology matters. When overtime is isolated, it becomes intentional. Before investing overtime, you must stabilize your foundation. Use overtime first to build a 3 to 6 month emergency fund, pay off high interest debt, and eliminate credit card balances. If your credit card interest is 22%, paying it off is a guaranteed 22% return. That's smarter than chasing stocks. Short-term wealth is stability, because wealth isn't just growth, it's resilience. Overtime should first remove fragility from your life. Once stability is built, now we use overtime strategically. This is where most people make a mistake. They invest randomly. Instead, ask, what would create leverage in my life? Examples. Fund a brokerage account. Start maxing a Roth IRA. Buy income-producing assets. Fund a business idea. Or improve a skill that increases income. Overtime is powerful because it's optional money. Optional money should build optionality, not consumption. Now let's talk long-term wealth. Imagine this. Every overtime shift equals one investment. You work 16 hours extra this week, that entire check buys assets, stocks, ETFs, a real estate fund, or a dividend portfolio. Now overtime becomes ownership. Over time, dividends compound, investments grow, and assets appreciate. And something powerful happens. Your overtime today creates income tomorrow. That's the shift. Working hours leads to owning assets. Here's a simple structure you can use. Every overtime checks 50% to long-term investing, 30% to short-term stability or debt reduction, and 20% to controlled enjoyment. Why include enjoyment? Because discipline without sustainability fails. But enjoyment is capped. Most people flip that ratio. They spend 80% and invest 20%. We reverse it. Overtime becomes disciplined capital deployment. Let's do simple math. If you average $1,000 per month in overtime and invest $500 of that consistently, that's $6,000 per year invested. Over 10 years, $60,000 invested, not including growth. Add compound returns, you're now approaching 6 figures, all from hours you were already working. Now imagine that money producing dividends. Now imagine that portfolio paying you annually. That's how overtime turns into freedom. Overtime is not extra money, it is concentrated effort. Concentrated effort should create concentrated results. You are trading time. The question is, are you converting that time into assets or into temporary comfort? There's nothing wrong with enjoying your life, but overtime should not just fund more bills. It should reduce them. It should eliminate debt. It should create ownership. It should build margin. Here's your action plan. Number 1, open a separate OT account. Number 2, stop blending overtime with base income. Number 3, eliminate high interest debt. Number 4, allocate overtime into assets consistently. And number 5, track what that overtime builds over time. You work hard, you sacrifice sleep, you sacrifice time. Make sure that sacrifice compounds, because overtime done right isn't just extra pay, it's accelerated wealth. This is Financial Roll Call, and we build wealth with discipline. Briefing complete. I speak for myself, not any department. I provide the map, you drive the car. Do your own research, stay safe.